Hello everyone, it's the Daughter of Lilith. Welcome to Sanctuary Satanica. I'm just gonna walk you through a very simple spell that helped me out recently. It was so good. And this spell came from King Belial. And you don't need very many materials for it. So you're gonna need a small black mirror, preferably glass. If it's not a flame resistant material, then you're going to also need a candle holder. But this is my obsidian black mirror. And you're also going to need like a chalk marker or something to draw on the mirror. And I have drawn, to just show you, because this is the way I did it. I drew Belial's sigil onto it. I did this like the other day, but I redrew it just to show you what it looks like if you don't already know what Belial's sigil looks like. And then you're going to need a black candle, okay? Something to carve the candle with. And then you're also going to need some little lancets, or really just one sterile lancet, or something to prick your finger that is clean and safe, please. Okay. So you've drawn Belial's sigil on the mirror. Cool, great. Now, from the wick down, you carve the word power into your candle. I also carved my personal sigil and my personal N, really a mantra, into it. I managed to fit it all in a chime candle somehow. If you don't have a personal sigil and you don't feel like creating one right now, I actually wouldn't advise, if you're feeling powerless, don't create one right now. Just write your name, again, wick down, your name, as much of your name as you can fit, and maybe your zodiac sign, but your name should be fine. And then you're going to melt the bottom of the candle, and you are going to stick it to the face of the mirror. So you're going to stick the candle kind of in the middle of the sigil. Belial doesn't mind, okay? It was his idea. And then you're going to prick your finger with the lancet. I highly recommend your Saturnian finger, your middle finger. In palmistry, it's the finger of Saturn. Saturn is where our limitations are held. So, yeah. Anyway, or you could do your Jupiter finger, your index finger, which is where power is held. So, yes, the finger matters. So then you're going to anoint the candle with your blood. Nothing else. No oils, no herbs, nothing else. Okay? Just, oh my goodness. Just your blood. Okay? And you don't need a lot of blood. Just like one little itty bitty drop. Okay? These I believe are like 30 gauge, so they're really, really thin. But you can get a lot of blood if you squeeze your finger. Then you're not done. Okay? I hope this is obvious, but you should have had Belial already called into your space. I'm sorry if I didn't mention that, but that should be obvious. All right, so as you're there, the candle is burning. You can start with a couple things. The first thing you should do is state again your intention. Say, I call back my power from XYZ. So in my case, I was saying, I call back my power from those I gave it to who didn't deserve it. I call back my power from those who stole it from me. I call back my power from XYZ. You know, you can even say if a job was particularly draining on you, you can even call your power back from that. So call your power back. You can be specific or you can be general. And you can talk to Belial about it. For me, I did kind of, because it took a little while for this to burn down, I recited Belial's N. I recited my N, my mantra, rather. The N of Satan, the N of Lilith. Mainly my mantra, because this spell is about you, the caster. It's about you. And I was mainly turning my attention to Belial, even though other spirits were present and were offering their help. Lilith, thank you. as you do this, as you're chanting this, as you're saying these things, you want to see, I don't know how else to describe it, see, visualize, imagine. For me, it was like just watching it happen. But you want to visualize that the black mirror is like a vortex and the candle is like the beacon, for the energy to get sucked into the vortex. Okay? Through this vortex, the energy travels into your solar plexus or wherever you feel the power needs to go. So, for example, trigger warning, say you were hurt, someone hurt you in a certain part of your body. You can call power back to that part of your body. Okay? You can call the power back from that person. You can rip it away from that person and call it back to that part of your body. That can be a little triggering because it will probably make you angry. Okay? It will probably call back some memories. Turn to Belial when this happens. He will ground you and help you stay focused. These things can be addressed afterwards. Definitely make note of them. You can keep a journal by you and to make note of these things. I actually highly recommend it. Or you can just have it there for when you're done and you can record after. That's usually what I do. But whenever you are being drawn away from the task, come back to Belial. He will center you. So it's okay to indulge in these feelings, but if they're drawing you away from the task of bringing your power back to you, then they're a problem in the working. Does that make sense? So it's okay to be angry, but if the anger is sucking you back into giving away your power, that's a problem. It's okay if you did wander away, just come back like any other meditation. Just come back to focus gently. Don't criticize yourself for wandering. Everyone's mind wanders. That's fine. That's why you have Belial there to help you, because if your mind does wander, he's the one who's managing it in the background, all right? When it's all burned down, okay, take a little bit of time to reflect. If you need grounding, ask Belial for grounding. Thank Belial and any other spirits who may have assisted you. And then find a way to celebrate, because you will feel full of energy. I wasn't even halfway done with this spell and I already felt so much energy come back to me and I was dancing. You're free to dance during this spell, by the way, as long as you stay focused. I was dancing, I was moving, I was singing. Things I used to do in my rituals all the time that I noticed I wasn't doing anymore, I wasn't doing in my life anymore. I was so ecstatic. I was at times angry. A lot of different emotions came to me, but I was just so much more myself again, and I feel so much better now. So I can vouch for the fact that this spell works, and it starts working anyway, instantly. It started working instantly, or almost instantly, because Belial is just that fucking awesome. And you, witch, or magician, or first-time spellcaster, you are also fucking awesome. Yada, 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 disclaimer about researching demons before working with them, yada, yada, yada. Demons are not like every other spirit. Please read more than just EA Coetting books, yada, yada, yada. Be respectful. Okay. When you're done, I don't dismiss my spirits. I trust that they leave when they need to leave. Demons don't tend to hang around for no reason. They don't really do that. If they don't have a purpose somewhere, they don't hang there. So I just kind of leave an offering and let them enjoy it. I say, here is your offering. You are welcome to stay and enjoy your offering. You're welcome to communicate with me in my dreams as I go to sleep. Or you are also free to leave. I just say that very kind of open-ended thing. And I just sort of announce that I am finished with the ritual, that my portion is done. So that's all I really do to close my space. I don't feel like it's polite to banish a spirit that just helped me. It doesn't make much sense. And, don't feel guilty after the spell is done about just cleaning, just taking some Florida water and wiping away the sigil. Belial will not be mad. He will not cease to exist just because you wiped away his sigil off a fucking piece of glass, okay? So that's it. That's the spell. Let me know if you do this, how it's helped you, what happened. If you adapted it at all, you are free to adapt it. If you are working with a different spirit that you feel is more appropriate for this, you are more than welcome to adapt it for that spirit and however that spirit guides you. But if you do and you try it and you get different results and you did adapt it, please let me know instead of making me think that like I just gave out something that would only work for me. Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful, informative, or interesting, or at least inspired something in you. If you don't plan on doing this exact spell, maybe it inspired you to create your own. But anyway, I hope to see you again. I hope you have a wonderful Halloween or Samhain, or the rest of your Devil's Night is great. So until next time, I'll see y'all later.